This time on Classic Moments, we go back 50 years to 1965 and what they called the eighth wonder of the world. The Houston Astrodome was built. It's the first indoor facility, and the first ever college game was the University of Houston against the University of Tulsa. Let's take a look at a great moment in TU history. On September 11, 1965, the University of Tulsa opened their season in Houston against the Cougars. But this wasn't your run-of-the-mill opener. It was the first ever football game in the brand new Astrodome, the eighth wonder of the world, the first indoor stadium, and it was on national TV. Oh, and by the way, it was before AstroTurf and after Houston officials realized you couldn't grow grass indoors.
So the solution was to put firmly packed dirt on top of concrete and paint it green. And I can remember when we stepped out on the field the first time, we could actually feel the concrete under the dirt with our cleats. One of the things that I remember is we were in our away whites, and by halftime, our knees and our elbows were just bloody messes from falling down on that surface. It was so hard.
Scoreless in the first half, TU moves the ball downfield with Glenn Dobbs' innovative passing game. Billy Guy Anderson was the trigger man, and here he passes downfield to get Tulsa close. Moments later, Anderson rolls left and finds All-American Howard Twilley in the end zone. The 6-yard touchdown pass is the first TD scored at the Astrodome, and it gives TU a 7-0 lead. Twilley would catch a still NCAA record 134 balls in 1965. But Neil Sweeney was a great compliment, hauling in 78 catches on the season. He also scored the second touchdown in Astrodome history.
They called a play to me which was a shallow post. I was supposed to come under, behind the linebacker and under the safety. And as I got in the seam there wasn't much room. And as I remembered, everybody was jammed in the middle. They were wearing their home red, and I could hardly see anything but red. But our quarterback, Billy Anderson, had a tremendous arm. It was a cannon. And I could see his arm rearing up to throw me the ball just as I crossed the goal line. And the next thing I knew, that ball was stuck in my chest.
That second TD would make the score 14-0, and Willie Towns and the TU defense would make it stand up. So in the first ever game in the eighth wonder of the world, TU beats Houston 14-0 in 1965.